Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant based diet going for yourselves today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further, balance out your physical body's pH level and to get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So, good afternoon. Today I'm going to talk a little bit on The Chosen and the 144,000. If you've never heard about the 144,000, I'm going to go a little bit into who they are in one part of the space time. And also, I'm going to go into chosen peoples and what chosen really means. Okay, so let's get right into it. So there's kind of like this little wave of chosen, right? That you're seeing more and more often throughout the network, and chosen peoples are pretty much peoples who have this innate gift to pretty much pull in from source and express out the truth of things when things are utterly dark, when there is no truth in things. The chosen ones are here to pretty much tune into source like no other people around them, and express outwards as a type of light, to shine upon others. Okay. But they do hold a lot of darkness as well, which is what allows for the extremity of light to be expressed out. So, chosen ones are naturally selected, okay? But not only are they naturally selected, you can choose yourself to be a chosen, okay? This is also truth of it. Um, you can go into the work of becoming a chosen one, and it's not hard. It's something that the steps will pretty much set themselves as you begin that or embark on that journey of attaining to being chosen. Okay, so you can choose yourself, but other people's most of the time are just coming into this realm as a chosen, and this is because in past lives they were being taught or they were being trained to be a chosen in this specific space time, in this specific life, in this specific incarnation, or in the cycle of reincarnation. And once again, it's as simple as chosen ones being peoples who are more in tune and more connected with source, and they're able to express out the truth of things, and pretty much put things into fluctuation, and express from center, from their center as one with totality. um, so this is simply what chosen is, and chosen ones are people you'll find intuitively speaking out things that would seem like they need a lot of education for, but they're able to fluently and coherently express it outwards without any type of education for it prior to being able to communicate it out, and this is that type of thing. This is what being a chosen is. Chosen peoples will also be the ones to educate themselves as well, so it doesn't purely involve, I want to say, not educating yourself, because you can find chosen peoples educating themselves, but it's both sides of it. There's people who don't take like a type of education for oneself in the normal way, and there's people who do it in the normal, and they're able to do their chosen work just as well as somebody who does not go the normal path of educating their selves. A lot of the times the universe is going to help a chosen one to help himself become higher, or become more educated, to greet other people's from center, uh, enlightening more, bringing more light to mind, more knowledge, more power, more truth. Okay, and this is what chosen ones, you'll find them doing, or you'll find yourself doing. Okay, chosen ones live by the realization that all is one. Okay, because this is the truth of things. All is one. Okay, you are me and I am you. There's only me. Okay, we're all God, or we are all one organism, if you want to go a better way of saying it. We are all one organism. Okay, everything is interconnected with each other. It's all one network, web work. And most of the time, chosen peoples will realize this throughout their life and carry out this work, to help other peoples understand this and continue to awaken. Okay, now the 144,000, I do believe they're talked about in the Bible. If I'm being honest, I have not read the Bible in my life, but I do know that we are living in biblical times, so the way I do it is like I just let the universe tell me. It's like if I just meditate on the subjectivism, I'm reading the Bible experientially, basically, and we are living cyclically in the Bible, so it's not hard to just pick up the information either from other people or just from the universe itself providing it for me. Maybe sometime I'll pick up the Bible and go more in depth with it. But I know that the 144 is talked about in the Bible, and it's pretty much this large group of peoples. Okay, and I want to say they're all chosen ones, but I also got some information on like some hybrid being named Yaqub, and I do believe he's also referred to as Jacob in the Bible. Maybe because Yaqub and Jacob, they're pretty much the same name when you get down into the stemming of it. And Yaqub, or Jacob, he comes from inner earth, and he was bred by two alien civilizations that dwelled inner earth. And Jacob, or Yaqub, he was pretty much sent to surface earth to teach the Ebenoids on the surface at that time, the black peoples at that time. And he also had a job for grafting, which is pretty much a type of selective breeding with complex technologies. And he was also a highly advanced teacher as well, because he was one of the offsprings of two highly advanced civilizations whose origins were off Earth, So they, Yaqub, or Jacob, being the offspring of these advanced civilizations, is very intelligent, So one of his jobs, or one of his purposes, was to come to the surface Earth and teach the Ebenoids, or the black peoples at that time. And he was also having to graft these people to create maybe a following, or like a type of army or something, which was the 144,000, because during his process of grafting, he was grafting 4 different species of people. It was the Ebenoids, Rubenoid, which were red peoples, Citronoids, which were yellow peoples, and Albinoids, which were white peoples. Okay, so these 4 different graftings, or 4 different peoples that he was grafting with, and at the very end of it, the math, it pretty much amounted to 144,000 peoples within these 4 different races, and he was the leader of them, but he was very corrupt in his mind, because in his childhood he went through a lot. Jacob, he was he was against black peoples, because there was colored peoples in his youth. There was colored peoples who actually took or murdered or killed off his mother and his father. So he held I want to say like malice towards a pigmented person, even though he was a pigmented person himself. And his following eventually, I want to say, or yeah, his following, it eventually fell apart as they were doing things on the surface. But the 144,000 does originate from or does correlate or correspond to the story of Yaqub, or you can even say Jacob. um, and what the 144,000 is, they're returning nowadays, and they're continuing this work. It's it's this massive people that Jacob was overseeing and teaching and performing grafting processes upon to reincarnate over and over. So it's this body of people, this collective of people, amounting to 144,000, and they are pretty much continuously reincarnating over and over, okay, to continue the knowledges that Yaqub or Jacob was teaching to them during his leading on the surface earth, you know. And that's pretty much I want to say that the 144,000 are the chosen peoples, okay, because they have the knowledge of higher intelligence. And what they're doing is they're spreading this knowledge, because it's deeply ingrained in their genetic levels, because this was Jacob or Yaqub's purpose. He was supposed to do the grafting, the selective breeding. He was supposed to create these peoples, the 144, which he did, and he was teaching them as well with what he learned from Inner Earth, you know. So what the 144,000 is reincarnating over and over, and this body of people is carrying out the teachings of Jacob or Yaqub, okay, and these are the chosen ones, okay. And you're gonna find these people, and you're going to see them carrying out that same teaching or the same knowledge that Yaqub taught to them, or carried out to them from his ancestors, you know, which are off Earth in origin, off planet in origin, other star system, you know, or systems. So this is why the chosen ones can fluently express out things which are very off Earth or otherworldly, because they're overreading, or they're reading over the knowledge that has been sitting in their genetics and being expressed throughout their life, that has been there very deeply, you know. So they're just activating more of our DNA and our genetics as an entire collective, and they're spreading out, they're spanning out even more to have us ascend, you know, in dimensionality, I want to say, okay. But that's pretty much gonna be it for today's video. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. That's all I got right now. I'm definitely gonna go over a little bit more. Just give me a little bit more time to do a little bit more research, okay. But it's going to be it once again. So I do thank everybody for watching, and I hope everybody does enjoy the content. Peace out. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe. Comment some love down. Generate some static electricity from the etheric body, or the first layer of the aura. It needs to be strengthened and realized for the collective rising consciousness. I love you, everybody. Have a great day, and peace out.